Hey friends, thanks so much for checking out the video today. Really excited. I know that you all have been hearing about these folks to my right and left, JP and Morgan. And you began to hear about it when we had our vote on August the 28th to merge with Bethesda, which is leading the process of us planting Central's East Campus this year. And so JP and Morgan are going to be our pastors, our starting pastors there. And I just want to take a minute and introduce them. So where y'all from? Let's just do this a little kind of a few questions. So where y'all from? Where'd you grow up?
I'm from the coast of South Carolina, so I call Murrells Inlet, South Carolina home, and have been living in Asheville for about a year now.
I would consider, I've been all over. So I was born in Marion, grew up most of my childhood in Eaton, Ohio, and then finished up in Tennessee. And so kind of, I guess, Ohio, Tennessee, North Carolina now.
You claim Tennessee after they beat Pitt this week. It's a big week.
You saw my orange tie.
Yeah. All right, so tell me, I know that one of you's in seminary, one of you's been out of seminary for a little while. So tell me about your kind of education experience. Let's go first this time. Go ahead, Morgan.
Yeah. So I graduated from Duke Divinity in Durham a little over a year ago. And so after graduating, I moved to Asheville and was one of the pastors at Bethesda UMC and working at Haw Creek Commons. And so now I'm kind of transitioning from Bethesda to working at the East Campus of Central now while still working at Haw Creek Commons.
And Morgan, how many, just so folks know, so you work part-time for Missional Wisdom Foundation and part-time for Central. Just tell folks a little bit about what you do for the Missional Wisdom part of your job, which is around 30 hours a week, kind of 3/4 of your job.
Yes, for those 30 hours, I am the community storyteller. So I help coordinate all of the events in our booking calendar at the Commons for all of the dance groups and yoga classes and just the regular members that we have on a daily basis over at Haw Creek Commons. So I do a little bit of everything, also do property maintenance, whatever needs to be done over there is kind of my role and kind of exceeds the title of what I have as the storyteller. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little different.
Yeah.
JP, what about you? What's school for you, seminary, that kind of thing?
So went to UT, and then I think in the bio in this past week's bulletin, I was district manager out of college with Toyota, and then recruited for Berkshire Hathaway, their division, Clayton Homes, and I was worked with their executive retail team for a little while, and then went out into the field and worked my way up and was a general manager / partner. Had my own dealership, so I got a little entrepreneurial vibe going on, and then I got called into ministry, and so now I'm here, and I'm going to Duke Divinity, and should be finishing up next year.
So just a couple things. Want you to make sure to notice that both at Duke, just might be coincidence, might not be. All right, one more question, and this, the folks didn't get to prepare for the questions. Is what excites you about being a part of this East Campus plant?
I have an evangelistic heart, so I love talking to people about Jesus and, how God has worked in my life and changed my life and called me into ministry. And so I just am excited about the opportunity to be able to get out in the community and meet people and, figure out how we can help people in our community, from a mission standpoint, and then just recruit people to be a part of our campus.
Yeah, kind of going off what JP just said, I'm really excited to kind of integrate what I've learned about the Haw Creek community over the past year and how it does have a very neighborhood, homey feel, and how that can be incorporated into not just weekly worship, but daily worship and all of the activities that are going on the east side of town. So I'm really excited for the natural integration of how we worship together every day outside of traditional worship.
So you all are going to begin seeing JP and Morgan with us on Sunday mornings. They're going to be a part of our leading worship and also sharing about what's going on and how we're prepping for East Campus. One of the next kind of big things we want to put in people's mind as you all have heard, he's been talking about this for months now. On October 9th, we have our ministry fair as a part of our stewardship month. And there'll be a table there where Morgan and JP will be meeting with folks that might be interested in being part of our planting team. So we're going to have a group of folks from Central and some folks that were formerly part of Bethesda, some folks from the Hall Creek Commons community, all be a part of a group that'll be our kind of planting team for our East Campus. And your opportunity, your first opportunity, not more, will be on October 9th to meet with these folks and share your interests, and then we'll start getting together as a group. So I just want to say we're really excited to have you all as a part of the Central family, and really excited about our East Campus plant, and so thankful for your leadership. So thanks so much. We're glad you're here.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Happy to be here.